Back here at Abe Lemons Arena with Kris Seigenthaler, 62-53, the final score today. And Coach, your thoughts on the game today?
We battled tough. We got defensive stops. I thought our zone really had given them trouble. It's just it was on the backside. We get one shot at it, and then they get three shots. To that, and so that was tough. And but we battled and we fought hard. It's tough when you go on scoring droughts with 3 minutes, 6 minutes, struggling to score. But just we battled. We fought, we finished. I think a lot of guys don't really understand what this squad has been through. Decimated by injuries, and we've really been playing with 6 for 13 games. We've lost, 9 games by 5 points or less. 11 by I think 9 or less. And so just to be right there and to be fiercely competitive each night, and really, telling this squad, this is like it's like a hobby. It's going to be forgotten about. But the fight, the resiliency, the toughness, to finish, to get here, to battle. When at times we were playing 3-on-5, just kudos to them. They were locked in, they were all in. Now, I think you saw it tonight. They fought so hard. They nobody let up, all the way till the end, and just couldn't pull it out.
So this group of seniors today, we had Amaya Gordon. She had what I think is her 13th double-double of the season today.
Nate just kind of giving us the insight. We're going to statistics.
Okay. So, but 1 is impressive, 10 is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
She was herself today.
Yeah, for sure. I can't brag enough on Gordon. I think, we were, like I said, decimated by injuries from the point guard position, and Gordon being the athlete Gordon is, just takes over as point guard. Coach, that's what the squad needs, and that's just Gordon. I can't brag enough how all in Gordon is, and just leaving it all on the hardwood and fighting to the end. You're going against 3-on-5, in some games. Then we got some players back, but still no depth. So you're asking them to fire on all cylinders, and that it still could not be enough. And that's tough. So.
Ray Osborne, very impressive in the first half, and finished things out in the second as well. But she was pretty in the zone in the first half offensively today.
Yeah, Ray's been great for us. She's just a bulldog scorer. When Ray locks in and just, it's hard to guard Ray. Ray is going to bulldog you in. She can just put the squad on her shoulders and take off. And just highly impressed with Ray from last season to this season, just really all in defensively, locking in and taking over. And, I just can't brag enough. Both of those two came in with me, and they really have built this to be a fierce competitor, as we shift forward.
Casey Gorman, another one of your seniors today. Maybe not the impressive offensive numbers, but she's important for your team.
Oh, for sure. And I think what a lot of guys don't understand is when they look at the stats, they don't see the defensive efforts. A lot of stuff that a lot of things Casey does for us doesn't show up on the stat sheet. And she is just toughened up and strengthened. She leaves out of a game with 3 fouls, and they're attacking her, and she's guarding point guards with her length, a 6-footer. But not even that, but just the ferocity of, just Casey and her confidence. She's been more aggressive this season, her confidence, and, it's incredible. It really is.
And good to see Annalyn Bonner hit a couple of shots, too.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a kid that at the beginning of the season, you didn't know what kind of role she would have. Mm-hmm. And because of the situation, she's had to become a starter, and she hit some shots today on senior day.
Yeah, for sure. So for us, has come in and really just really been strong and steady for us. And when we needed someone to really kind of step in and take on, that the challenges that we had, I felt like she did that. Defensively, I got after her about, hey, like locking in, and I felt like her defense strengthened. I felt like, then she comes in and hits critical shots. Even last game against Max U had some really nice step backs that just run out. She's been really on track all season long. And she just, at times she'll hit some critical shots for us to just back in it, And so can't say enough about Ad, especially coming in, and really, she's really the solo new one, in the 5 graduating. So yeah, can't brag enough on that.
What have you learned this year?
A lot. A lot, and I think one of the things is, just these guys have really fought hard, and they've battled, and I like the trajectory we're on, and how we build for the future, off these guys, and honestly, there's a chance, they have 5th years that they could come back, and we will definitely have a lot more depth next season. But I think you come back with the experience and knowing that, they're fiercely competitive. I think everybody's taking their hits this season. But we all know if these guys decide to come back, this is going to be a revenge season for us next season. Take your hits now while we're down. But I've gotten a lot from the season, and I will be, like I said, I'll be taking a look at the end of the season and how can I strengthen as a coach, and what do we need to do as we kind of shift forward.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. It's a 62-53 final game here at Abe Lemons Arena. That's Coach Kris Seigenthaler, and we'll take a break, set up for the men's game in just a moment. It's OCUSports.com.